The SHRM exam is one of the most respected certifications for HR professionals, offering a path to enhanced career opportunities, recognition, and personal growth. However, preparing for the exam can be daunting, given the breadth of knowledge required. Developing a structured and effective study plan is crucial to passing the SHRM exam. A well-crafted plan ensures that you cover all necessary material, stay on track, and approach the exam with confidence. This video will guide you through creating a study plan that maximizes your chances of success, including time management, study methods, and exam strategies. The first step in building a strong study plan is understanding the structure and content of the SHRM exam. The exam is divided into two primary sections, HR competencies and HR knowledge. HR competencies focus on leadership, communication, and ethical practices, while HR knowledge covers areas such as talent acquisition, employee relations, and compensation. You'll want to thoroughly review the SHRM body of competency and knowledge to familiarize yourself with these categories and their weight in the exam. Breaking the content down into specific domains helps make your study process more focused. Understanding the percentage of questions related to each section will allow you to allocate study time more efficiently. For example, if talent acquisition comprises 18% of the exam, you should ensure you devote an appropriate amount of time to this area relative to others. Once you have a clear understanding of the exam's content, it's time to set realistic goals and timelines. It's recommended that you begin your study plan at least 3 to 6 months before the exam, depending on your existing knowledge of HR concepts. First, identify your target exam date, then work backward to allocate enough time for each topic. The key to success is consistency, so set weekly or daily goals that are manageable but challenging. For instance, you might decide to study 2 competencies per week or complete a set number of practice questions each day. A common mistake is setting goals that are too ambitious, which can lead to burnout or discouragement. Instead, break your plan into small, achievable steps, like studying for 90 minutes a day or reviewing 1 chapter of a textbook per session. This will help you build momentum without overwhelming yourself. Your study plan is only as effective as the resources you use. There are several high-quality study materials available for SHRM preparation, including textbooks, online courses, practice exams, and study guides. Popular resources include the SHRM Learning System, which offers comprehensive materials directly aligned with the body of competency and knowledge, and third-party options like HRCP, which also provides structured study tools. It's crucial to choose materials that fit your learning style. For example, if you're a visual learner, video tutorials or webinars may be more effective than reading textbooks. If you retain information better through active practice, taking timed quizzes and reviewing flashcards could be your best strategy. Additionally, many candidates find success by joining online SHRM study groups, where they can exchange notes, ask questions, and test each other's knowledge. Simply reading textbooks or watching videos isn't enough to retain the information you'll need to pass the SHRM exam. Active learning techniques, such as practice questions, case studies, and flashcards, engage you with the material and promote better retention. Research shows that active learning is more effective than passive methods, especially when preparing for complex exams like the SHRM. Start by incorporating practice questions into your daily study routine. Many SHRM prep materials include a bank of questions that simulate the exam format. After answering a set of questions, Review your answers thoroughly to understand why you got certain questions wrong and why others were correct. This not only helps reinforce key concepts, but also familiarizes you with the exam's question style. Additionally, using flashcards is an excellent way to review important HR terms, definitions, and processes. You can create your own or use pre-made decks from SHRM study apps. Flashcards are particularly helpful when reviewing concepts that you're struggling with, as they allow you to repeatedly test your knowledge in small doses. Another useful technique is applying HR knowledge to real-world situations. As you study, think about how each concept or regulation applies in the workplace. This approach makes the material more relatable and easier to remember during the exam. Case studies are a great way to practice this. Some study guides include case scenarios that mimic the types of problems you may encounter in the exam or on the job. It's important to track your progress as you move through your study plan. Regularly reviewing what you've learned and comparing it to your initial goals can help identify areas where you may need to adjust. Keep track of how well you're retaining information by taking full-length practice exams under timed conditions. This will not only help you manage your time during the actual exam, but also highlight your strengths and weaknesses. If you consistently struggle with specific competencies or topics, adjust your study plan to allocate more time to those areas. For example, if you find that you're weak in workforce planning, dedicate extra sessions to reviewing materials and practicing questions related to this topic. Additionally, don't be afraid to modify your study plan as life events occur. You may need to adjust your timeline or reduce your daily study goals if work or personal commitments become more demanding. Flexibility in your plan will allow you to stay on track without sacrificing your overall well-being. In the final weeks before your exam, focus on developing test-taking strategies. The SHRM exam is known for its situational questions, which require critical thinking and decision-making based on HR principles. Practicing situational judgment questions will help you prepare for this aspect of the test. It's also essential to familiarize yourself with the format of multiple-choice questions. For each question, there will be 4 answer choices, often with 2 seemingly correct options. Learning to differentiate between the best answer and a good answer is key to passing. Time management is another crucial element during the exam. The SHRM is a 4-hour test with 160 questions, so you must pace yourself carefully. Practice answering questions within a set time frame to avoid rushing or running out of time on exam day. Creating a study plan for the SHRM exam is a multi-step process that requires organization, discipline, and a strategic approach. By breaking down the exam content, setting realistic goals, choosing effective study materials, and incorporating active learning techniques, you can build a solid foundation for success. Additionally, monitoring your progress and developing strong test-taking strategies will help you navigate the exam confidently. With the right plan in place, passing the SHRM exam becomes a more achievable and manageable goal, positioning you for career advancement in the HR field.